Hello, my friends. Yesterday I went grocery shopping and ran into a friend from church. We got to talk about earrings and everything. And she said that she needs a pair of black earrings. She said she does like dangling earrings more than post. So my challenge today is to make several pair of earrings to give her choices. So I went out to my shed and I pulled a bunch of black beads and stuff, some black chain. These actually, I think were at one time was part of earrings, and I just kept them. I said I can make earrings out of those. This is a pair of earrings that I actually made probably a year or so, well, probably more than that ago. This, I love feathers, was part of something my sister found in a jewelry jar, and she sent to me. It needs some repairs. It did have 3 feathers at one time. As you can see, these here, the rhinestone chains, one of them has a feather, the other one doesn't. So I will be moving this feather over here, and then it has a chain here, and I'll be adding a bead or something there. So we will be doing that. I also pulled these out, and I think I'm going to fill them with black resin, and then either hang some black beads, seed beads or something from it, or something. I don't know. I don't think I have any black rhinestones. Otherwise I could put black rhinestones in the little spots there. I also have some black wires that I can use, some black thread. I have some memory wire. Woo! Memory wire. I have black ear wires, black jump rings, black metal, gunmetal. It's not actually black, but it's a gunmetal black. I have some black glitter. What else do I have that I can use? I have a lot of chain. This has got some black chain in it. So I got that. I have black magic markers, so I can use those if I want. I have some mica powder that's black, but it comes across a gray black to me. It's not like a true black, so I probably won't be using that. Also, I have some black acrylic paint. So I got lots of stuff that I can do. I've got molds. I have, you know, whatever to my thing. So let's start with these. I'm going to use silver ear wires because it's got the silver wires already in it. And all I need to do for that is open the, it's not actually a jump ring. It's a closure right there. Put that in. Do another one. Put that one on. Now I think I'm gonna give a new paper. I think this paper here looks a little beat up on that. I could actually change out the wires too if I wanted to. That would give it a more shiny look, because these have tarnished just a bit. So I might do that too. I might give it, I mean, I have wires. There we go. You want to make sure your wires match. Are there anything wrong with these wires on this? Not really. Like I said, there. See the little tarnish there? I don't know if you can tell the tarnish on that or not. Come on, focus, focus. Right there. There's a little dot. And excuse my nails. I was doing yard gardening yesterday. I dug up 3 raised beds and planted them. Yeah. Okay, and do this one over here too. Okay. So what we want to do is you want to put them back in on the same order, which if you do one a certain way, then you want to do the other one a certain way. So I'm going to take the little one, the 1 bead one. Okay. Put that one on. And then, all right, get the jump ring right there. And I'm going to hold the big bead like this. So the little beads are hanging down. Put them on, then close it up. Ta-da! So if I do the exact same pattern on this side, they should look identical. Isn't that amazing how that works? All right, we put that one on, hold the big bead, put it through that jump ring right there, and close it all up. And as you can see, they look so much better than what they did with that. All right, let's throw that away, and I'll be right back. Okay, as you can see, these all have a little sequin on them. They're just for me so that if I'm pricing these, I can just rate them that way. That has nothing to do with what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm just using whatever I happen to grab. All right, these are rubber stoppers, ear back. Do I use rubber stoppers on my earrings when I use wires? No. They stay on my ears perfectly fine. I just kind of, you squeeze right here a little bit, and right there like that, and you just, but I don't know what Judy uses, how she uses hers. So that's one pair. Let's get another thing here. These tags, I actually have a paper punch that my husband got me for a Christmas years ago for this purpose right here. And so I just punch out a bunch of white cardstock. Ta-da. Okay. And there's those. And these are these here. Okay. So let's go to the next set, which I think what I'll do is I'll fix these here. You see how these wires have been bent? The person who wore these also did what I have always done, in that squeeze them. All right, what do we want on that? We could do a nice big bead like that. Do I have 2 of those? I don't know. Hold a minute. Okay. Need something to drop these on. Do not have another one of those. Let's see. It's got a coating on it that it's kind of yucky. It's yucky in that, to me, it just kind of makes it look gray. I'm thinking those 2 beads right there. And I can use I have some smaller beads that I can use with that. I'll show you just a second. Let me get these picked up, because we want to clean up, everybody clean up. Yep. All right. let's see. Here's some tiny faceted beads, which would go great with those faceted beads. So let's grab 2 of these, or maybe 4. Put one on top, one on bottom. Just like that. And I'm going to need a silver eye pin. So hold on. Okay, eye pins. Head pin, excuse me. An eye pin has an eye on it. A head pin has a flat surface there. Okay, let's put you. Ah! I just lost a bead. It's on the floor. Okay, that one's. Some pins are, some beads too have bigger holes than others. All right, that one fits. It's not going all the way down. Let me see if I can find some littler eye pins. I know are head pins. I know I have some. Let's see if I can find them. Okay, I did find smaller ones. I don't know if you can tell how much smaller these are, but the head is about half the size of what the other one was, and so these will fit on there. I could not find the one I dropped, so I have some that are just a little bit bigger. They'll work. So let's put that on there. Put that one on that. And that's what it's going to look like. Where are we? Right there. Get away from the black feathers. All right. And I need to get my looper. My little automatic loop maker thingy. Yeah. There we go. And I'll be back. Ta-da! Can you see it? Yes, I can make these without this, but this is a lot quicker. You put it in like that, you push it all the way up to it, I bend it a little bit like that, squeeze the handle, and ta! You have your loop. Save your wire, because you can put wire in different things. Put it all the way up in. I'm going to bend it a little bit that way. Squeeze the loopy thing. There, I got my second loop. Where'd my wire go? Right there. All right. So, now that we got those 2 done, we need to make the adjustment here. And this one here, we want to take this bottom feather and move it over to this bottom one over here. Because that's what we want to do. So let's open this one up. Take the feather off. Take this, put this one on. Oops, let's close that up. Make sure that's closed at the bottom. Don't want that open at all. Here we go. Slide that down, because we don't want part of her earring to come off. But she's fashionable. Chances are she will not pick this pair as one of the pairs that she likes, because yeah, it's I think it's an acquired taste, you know what I mean? All right, let me hold that. I need another pair of pliers. So let's get our second pair of pliers. Open there. Take our feather, and I'll show you how to soothe feathers. Turn this around this way. Feathers, each little barb or whatever you want to call it, is not smooth. These here actually have like a little, you can pull them apart, see, like that there, and then you can actually put them back together. I'm actually losing a bit of it, but that's okay. But see, now this one here, look at how that one's messed up there. So let's go up here. It's almost like a zipper effect. Okay, let's put them back together. When you see ducks and birds preening themselves, they are actually putting their feathers back in alignment, just like this. See? And that's a healed. It's all healed. Ta-da! Okay. Let me hang that up over there. It's an awfully long one. Okay, this one's good. I lost my jump ring. I had it here and I lost it. So now I gotta get another jump ring because I don't think I'm going to be able to find that one. Not sure where it went. This are all the things that I had. Did it fall on the floor? I was down there looking for the bead, didn't find it. So let's go and get another jump ring. All right, I think this size right here. That one right there. I'm not going to crawl around on the floor looking for a tiny little jump ring. Just to make sure it's... Oops, I gotta shut that up too. All right, let's close that up. Wiggle, wiggle. Make sure it's hitting. There it is. All right. And that is earring number 2. Let's see if we can't heal these. Oh, that one looks like it's got zippered wrong. See how it went back down? I mean, it's almost like it's misplaced. Oh, come on. That's right. Zipper back together. Pull that one out. Pull this one. Okay. Now, zipper back. Not sure why these don't want to zipper together. Feathers are so cool. Come on, heel. Heel, heel, heel. There we go. All right, let's check this one. This one's aligned good. It just needs to be zippered in. Yeah, if I had my sister's magnifying thing, I could show you exactly what a feather looks like in between. That it has these little things that cling to each other, almost like Velcro. I don't know if it's a zipper or a Velcro. But you just keep preening like you were a bird. There you go. See? All right. Now let's get another one of these. Take a push pin, thumbtack, whatever they're called. I guess they're push pins. I don't know. My husband tells me I always say the wrong thing. Where's the other feather? I hung it up. I'm like, am I going crazy here? Okay. All right. Okay, that's 3 pair. I think I'm going to get baggies and put them in it, and we'll come back. Okay, let's work on another earring. I want to use this right here as a example, or a inspiration piece. That's what it's called, inspiration piece. I only have one of these, and I don't have enough. I don't have another one of these, so and the chain doesn't exactly match that I have. So let's put this aside, but that's the ideal we're going to do. You see they have 7 beads and a dangle on a chain. Let's grab a chain. Whoops. About how long was that chain? That chain was about that long right there. So, I'm sorry, I bunked you. I almost threw the beads everywhere. All right, let's take this, cut it just like that. The easiest way is just to cut a chain. You can count them all out and open up the jump ring, and yeah, it's easy just to cut it. All right, the best way to measure these is actually to put them on a wire or something where you hang them. I'm using the earring wire, and then you just go down, take your cutter, and whoops, let me take it right there. Ta-da. Okay, so now we have 2 chains the same length. They caught on each other. All right, let's throw these little shards away. We don't need those any. We don't need this chain anymore. Some more shards. All right, throw those away. Okay. Ooh, did I clip that? Maybe. Let's see. I may have gotten too close to that. I think it's just opened. So let's close that up. Let's just close that up. There. And it is fully closed. Let me check the ends on this one here. Make sure that they are fully closed. That one's closed. That one. Okay. All right. Let's start with this here. This, I've got 2 of those. So instead of this, I'm going to be using this. Okay. Take a jump ring. Da, 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 da. Let's open that up. Go through the hole here. And go through the bottom of that there. And close it back up. Ta-da! Got 2 of these, so let's go ahead and do a second one. Jump ring, there we go. I did not have black jump rings, so I took a black Sharpie. I do have gunmetal black, and I enhanced it a little bit with a black Sharpie. Since this is not going to be next to the skin, these are also the black gunmetal, but I'm not going to paint those because those are going to be touching the skin, the earlobe. And we want to make sure that we don't mess that up. Okay, I was, excuse me, I was going to do these in a different thing using wire, tying a knot, wrapping it and everything. It's just too hard, too time consuming. So I am going to be using the darker silver. It's not actually the gunmetal. It's kind of in between a gunmetal and a silver. Anyways, so all we're going to do, put them on here, take our looper, stick it in, bend it a little bit, make our loops. Come on. Sometimes it doesn't want to come off. So let me pause for a second. So I will record it, but I'm going to fast forward through this part. Okay. Okay, there we got it. Can you see them? What do you think, huh? I like them. All right, let's clean up and do one more. Okay, what we're doing is we're going to do some resin, some black resins. I kind of like these long ones here. So let's put a good amount of resin in. On this one here, remember our theme is black. I am just going to take some black shards, put them in clear resin, and yeah, that's what we're doing with this one. So, very simple. I'm getting it all over everywhere. Okay, let's spread them on out. So, I think I'll do 3 different resin earrings for this challenge. Hope this goes far enough. I'm not sure if it will or not. The reflection of the light's kind of bugging me. I didn't sleep well last night. My husband decided to wake me up. I probably got to sleep about 5-ish, 6 maybe. He decided to wake me up at 9 o'clock. He says, I says, what's up? He says, it's 9 o'clock. I'm going, good. I don't have anywhere to be. So he goes, I'm sorry. Yeah. It's a good thing I love him. Okay. Come on, go down in. Don't want anything sticking up. This one's fuller than this one. more full of resin. It's probably got more. I don't know. I don't know if it's got more black chips in it or not, but I really want to put some silver flake in this. But the whole point is black. So, I mean, if the whole point is to be making black earrings, you don't want to put the silver flakes in. I mean, I do want to put the silver flakes in, but, you know, I'm not going to. Yeah, my lighter's over there on my tool stand, and I'm going to need that because I see a lot of air bubbles. All right. Just spread this out. Spread it out. Spread it? That's a good word. Spread it. Spread it out as possible. All right. Let me get my thing. I'll be right back. This is my thing, my lighter. Until I started making videos, I did not realize how much I just didn't use my words. I was like, you know, the thing, the whatever, you know. There's a lot of bubbles that are deep inside, and I'm trying to encourage them to come up. Anytime you put inclusions in, a lot of times the air will stick to them and you'll get air bubbles. So, and that's basically what's happening here. Okay, let me see if I can pop the bubbles. Yep, there's popping. Popping fresh. Okay. Let me put that under. What do you think? We'll see. If we don't like it, we can always do something else with it, right? All right, so let's put this away because we're done with that. The next thing I want to do is let's go ahead and should we do like shapes here? Or just a simple one there. All right, let's go ahead and give it some resin. And I have two blacks here. One is a metallic black and one is just a flat black, a matte. I think I like metallic better. We'll see. Let me put it over on the side here. It'll give it more of a shiny look. And the reason you put it over on the side is because you'll have a tendency to put too much paint and oh, you can see the little bit of sparkle. Okay. So this does have some sparkle. Sparkle, sparkle. All right. Have we decided which one we're doing? Use the squeegee. The squeegee. The stylus. Yes, this is called a stylus. Anyways, this one, you think? I got some. All right, let me take tape and pick out anything that's in there that should not be in there. The blue glitter you're seeing is actually pink glitter. I don't know why it glitters blue, but it does. All right, let's go ahead and do this one. Put that up on top. Way I can, don't have to go quite so far over. And I think I'm going to do 2 layers on this. because when you're doing UV, if you get it too dark, it won't cure. And we definitely want this to cure. Get around the stem for the ear wire. Again, around the stem. Bring that back. Okay, let's go ahead and cure that. Put it under the light here with the other. Meanwhile, we will work on the last one we're going to do. And I'm thinking I'm going to make something small. Just, you know, you don't always want something in your face. She might, I don't know. I'm not sure how blingy she is. But we're going to do it with black glitter. Why? Because why not? It's black glitter. All right, let me get my little spoon thing here. My little spoon thing here. And I'm out of the view. Let's just slide you over. Ha! Because I can do that. We're going to put a lot of glitter in you. Okay. Try not to get the glitter into this black over here. I can see a little bit of it in there. So I'm going to take it and bring it back into this area here. All right, let's start with just a little bit of resin in the area. Which one should we do? Let's do the triangles. All right. Actually, they're a trapezoid, but they're kind of triangle-ish. All right. Probably shouldn't have put quite so much resin in to begin with. Oh. Well, that wasn't good, was it? Let's clean that up. Put it over here. All right. Let's go ahead and put some of it over here. Oops. Yes, I am making a horrible mess. That's what happens when you put too much resin in something. They're so small. I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking. No, you weren't thinking. All right. Let's put it in this one too. Because you got to do both. You can't just do one. You can't have a pair of earrings with one. I'm getting a lot of glare, so I'm not sure how full these things are. That one's not as full. Clean that off. Okay. Move this glitter out of the way here. Put some more in here. Need some up and around the thing there. Up and around that thing there. I don't really like black mica powder because to me it looks gray. It's very grayish. I can, well, I'll tell you about it later, because I don't think these are going to be black enough. There's a trick you can do. I'll give you hints with a Sharpie. Alright, let's put that under the light and I'll be back. Alright, I got paper towels. Got some alcohol here. Just spritz, spritz. Get that on my thumb where the, see where the was on my thumb? That's why I said it's not permanent. Stuff can take permanent marker off. Alright. Clean this off. There, see? That's better. Alright. Now let's do a little dome work here. Just a drop. And a drop. Oh, it's a little concave. Put a heavier drop on that one. Just out to the edge here. I need a second toothpick to hold it into place. A lot of times you can just put it in the ear wire hole just to hold it. Okay, let's smooth this one out. And come on, all the way around. All the way, just like that. Oops, needs to come out to the very edges of these. Alright, I'm going to use my UV flashlight to quick set it. It's because these aren't quite flat. Okay. Put that under the light. Put this one under the light. All right, let's go with these two here. And again, we are using just a little drop. Just a little drop right here. Another one right there. And because this is, you can see that it slopes down. The resin will run down to the other end. That's why we can't leave it too long, because it will basically run off the other end. We don't want that. It's also why we're going to quick set it with the UV light. Make sure it's all the way up, way out, all the way up, all the way up. All right. UV flashlight. And I'll be back. Okay, the last one I'm going to do is this right here. And I will use the flat black. Not the metallic. We'll see if there's much difference in them. Okay. Stir them together. Stir that in. And again, we're going to have to layer it and not go too much at a one time. I am not taping this bezel down. Normally you would, but the silicone, it tends to, the bezels kind of, it doesn't stick to it. It more like doesn't move on it. I don't know if you understand the difference on that. Just kind of sits on it very good, very good. All right, get that all spread out. And again, I'm going to use the flashlight before moving it. I did clean up all the paint and everything that was on this so that I could use the same paper. I just didn't feel like, wow, I never do that. I left a magic marker or a permanent marker open, the cap off it. I never ever do that. Wow, that's one of my pet peeves, and I did it. I'm guilty. Wow. Okay, let's put this under the UV light. Let's pull these things out. Let's see what we got here. I think I'm going to have to dome that one. It looks because it didn't heat through, the light didn't go through. There's a lot of texture on the front that I'm not really thrilled with. So, but I kind of like them just the way they are. I'm not going to back these. I'm going to leave them as they are. These here I am just going to put wires on, and those are done. These here, I think I need to dome the back of these. I don't know how black they look. Let me put a layer of clear resin on them, cure them, and then we'll come back and evaluate. Ooh, you can see the sparkle a lot better with the clear on it. I'm not sure how the back side's gonna look, or the front side actually, because this right here would be the back. All right. So what of these do you like? Which ones don't you like? What do you think she's gonna pick out of them? She can have them all if she wants. You know, I really don't care. I have so many earrings that this right here was just more of a challenge for me than anything else. Just to you know, why not? Need to set that on something. Let me turn these over. Just set it like this here. Dome these. All right. Why is my lighting so bad? I don't know. Everything's, I got a really bad glare on everything. And I usually don't have that. I'm not sure how your view is. Whether or not you got a really bad glare. When I review the video, I might go, I should have really paid more attention to that, but we'll find out later. Oh, I like those. Okay, let's put those under the light. Let's pull those out, put these in. All right. Okay. Let's put another layer. Put another layer of that black. All the way to the edges. That one's got more in it, so let me give a little bit more here. Okay. I think I put too much in it now. All right. I'm gonna have to wait maybe. We'll see. I'm gonna try to get these all under the light. Yeah, that's not gonna go under the light like that. All right, let's pull these out and put this over to the side here. Slide those under, pull that back this way. I know you have no idea what I'm doing. There we go. All right, let's pull these out. Alright. Let's clip a little excess there. Same over here. Scratched it. I scratched it. Okay, not loving with these. These are probably my least favorite. Definitely need to be colored. They're just, I don't like how the color goes through it. Translucent. It's not exactly translucent. It's not exactly opaque. Kind of in between. All right. Cap back on. All right. Those are dry. Add a little bit. Add a little bit. Add a little bit. Bit. All right, let's bring it out to the edges. And I'm going to flip it over after I cured it and put another layer on the back side. Yeah, this normally would have been the front, but it has some air bubbles that were, see right there, that were deep on the mold. Didn't come up when I popped all the other bubbles. So we're just going to say this is the back now, because we can do that. We can do whatever we want. This is pulling away. Let's put another drop there. I do like how this looks jet now. Don't pull away from the edges. Pulling away from the edges. Not sure why you're doing that. Could have something to do with the marker. I don't know. The alcohol in the marker. Have a bubble right there. Okay. All right, let's put those under the light and pull these out. All right. Oh, look at those. Aren't those pretty? I like those. All right. I'm not sure if they're fully cured. I'm going to put them back under the thing because I don't want to mess those up. Let's pull these out because these need to be top coated with a clear. Same here. Don't want to get too much on. You don't want it onto the bezel. You just want it that there. Okay, I'm putting it on the bezel. I said we didn't want it on the bezel, but it got on the bezel, so we might as well cover the whole thing. Okay. Okay, whoops. It's got a little flaw there. There we go. All right, I am going to spend some time curing all these, and I'll be back. Okay, friends, this is what I made for Judy's consideration. Yeah, there are 10, 10 pairs of earrings. I was thinking 5, but you know, I just can't stop when I'm doing it. I did this pair off camera. All I did was cut up a chain and put it on a thing. That was like, I finished this pair. You see the little rhinestones I put in there? Yeah. Come on, focus, focus, focus. There we go. There's rhinestone here and then 3 at the bottom here. Let's see. Put the things on this one. This one's the one that's got a little bit of glitter. I can't, not metallic. I don't know if you can see the metallic or not. Come on, focus, focus. I am not seeing the metallic in the video, but it's there. This is the one that has the I think these look like flowers, like black flowers in those. I like these. So if she don't like that one, so that's fine with me. I'll keep those. These are the pair I made several years ago. These are the feather ones. You can see the different things on it. Anyways, let me package these up and I'll take them to church Sunday and go, Judy, you wanted black earrings? You like any of these? If, you know, if she don't like any of them, I'm going, well, you're awful hard to please, aren't you? Not really. I wouldn't say that. I'd go, okay. So, anyways, this is Bethany with New Life Jewelry Creations. This has been fun. See you next time. Bye.